And my man, thank you to my man.
Come on with my man. Thank you to my man. Hey.
And my man.
I'm grateful. I think that we come on with
And my man, thank you to my
thank you to my man. Hey. Y'all don't have to be grateful that y'all man. You supposed to be like,
and my man.
I think that we come on with my man.
And my man,
thank you to my man. Hey. I'm grateful. So I think that.
And my man.
Thank you to my man.
And my man. And my man.
Hey guys, how are you? What's going on? Happy Sunday, guys. What is up? Gangstars. Well, it's Sunday. Everyone is a gangstar. Everyone's a gangstar, period. But thank you for first ones in. Buttons all day. JS, Tam, India. What's going on? JS. Mastermind, what's up? Tina, Cheyenne, Tony, what's going on, sis? Tina, Lisa, what's going on, guys? Happy Sunday, y'all. I set the live up. I had to make something to eat because I hadn't eaten yet. Mira, what's going on, sis? Buttons all day, what's going on? What's going on? There's a lot going on the internet. I guess we could talk about some of those things too, because some things are just funny. But I am gonna come back and I want to talk. I want to do some addressing the comments. But I do want to talk about what happened with Jasmine. Okay. Hey, Dr. A. Hey, Kiki. Hey, Mons. What's going on? What is up? Live, laugh, love. What's going on, sis? Also, we do need to get caught up on a couple of other things. Janine. I mean, gosh, it's probably been 5 videos have been out since the last time I reacted. Lisa Thorpe, hey sis, what's going on? And no, so things have calmed down a little bit over there at Gina's channel, just in the sense that she's like, I guess, not traveling right now. School year has started. I did see on Instagram they had a cute little birthday party for her daughter. I think her daughter just turned 11 and it was very cute. It was a nice little it was like a good old-fashioned home birthday party, right? With all the fun stuff at the house, like the 360 photo booth and things like that from what I saw on Instagram. It was just very cute. All her little friends and gifts and tables and cake and all those things. It was very nice. She has a cake coming up. She has a trip coming up. Okay. I didn't know what that emoji symbol was, sis. But yeah. So, but it's been like regular mom life, and that's, I mean, I just there's been so much going on the YouTube streets. I just hadn't gotten to it. So, but I'm keeping up, and you guys know I keep up, pretty much, I whatever I'm subscribed to, girl, I keep up with. Okay. Um. Okay. So, guys, I was out with Farah yesterday. We were out and about. What were we doing? We were doing some quick like mother-daughter errands. And when Jasmine went live and I was like, my God. Hey, Mr. and Cakes, what's going on? Hey, Vicious, what's up? What's up, guys? J Fox, what's going on? Julie, hey Julie, what's up, sis? Okay, let's get into it. I'm really like this was such a downer. If you were like in a downer type vibe yesterday, this would have taken you all the way down. And I promise you, she's not even talking about anything. Um, she's not talking about nothing. Okay. And I guess there was a couple of things that happened. If you guys follow me on Facebook and you're in the Facebook group, you already know I posted while this happened. Like, what is wrong with Jasmine? I knew she had to be upset about showing her vagina to everybody, but it's not the first time. Like, we've all seen it. If you saw her birth video, which has 250,000, maybe over 250 some thousand views, maybe even more than that. I honestly don't even know if it's still up anymore. But okay. And I mean, at the end of the day, we all have one. You know what I mean? Everyone doesn't plaster it everywhere. But I think we're just getting to a point now in this world where people are sharing so much of their body pics. It almost doesn't matter anymore. I'm not saying it we shouldn't keep our bodies unto ourselves, but I'm just saying a nip slip, a what do they call that? A wardrobe malfunction. Um it's funny because she's just so uncouth and so just unaware. And also, I'm just going to call it for what it is. When you are live, all of you guys know this. Everybody might not be a content creator, but all of you have the ability to go live on your Facebook, Instagram, and maybe some of you have, right? You know that the view that is in your phone is the view that people see. And when Jasmine had her phone open or her computer open, you knew what was being shown. You knew your legs were open. You knew you didn't have on no underwear. And you knew you were walking around with the camera down low and you are damn near 6 feet tall.
The lie detector determined that was a lie. The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Now, I'm not saying she was deliberately doing a lives life peep show, but what I'm saying is this: you got to be more careful. You're a woman, you have on a dress or a nightshirt, you don't have on any drawers, you're sitting with your legs open. What'd you think was going to happen? I mean, it's common sense. Like, when the person said, Jazz, you're slow, I mean, girl, I damn near got into a car accident. That thing was hilarious. She's over there reading the questions, and someone's over there talking about Jazz, you're slow. She's like, I don't even know what the minute mark is. If I can find it in here, I did post it as a short because it was hilarious. Because the things that she chooses to read are so funny. Like, she could have all kinds of positive comments, but she just wants to, like, Jasmine is a victim of her own narcissism. I'm just convinced of it. But let's listen to a little bit. Sis was mad. She also had something else on her mind, but she's too chicken shit to talk about.
Decided to take it to and repost it, post pictures and zoom in and look, at that area. It's weird. And, if you come across it, I'm sorry for the people that have to see that. Because that's one thing I don't try to do is post my.
Look, let me ask you something. And I just can't think of anyone else. But, well, even recently, Beyonce, when she was on tour, I think one of her costumes ripped. And the guys, one of the twins, got in front of her and told her and maybe helped her cover her boobie. I don't know what happened, but they said it was a wardrobe malfunction. That was played, replayed, all, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, there's a fascination with oopsie daisy, right? It's not weird. Nobody wanted to see your vag, sis. I promise you. And the people that do, well, then they just did. The thing is that people love a oopsie daisy. People love a, oh shit, oh no, really, that happened? Oh my God. Don't get cute with it and think that people actually wanted to see what you got going on down there. Because back to, like I said, everybody's got one, sis. If you don't have one, you got something else. Okay. All right. Right. I saw it, sis. That's what I was talking about. To Janet Jackson, to people showing, they have a slit all the way up to there, and they end up showing, their cooter on the damn red carpet. You're not the first. You won't be the last. People do rerun that type of stuff, and it's a fascination of people. Okay. Could I have lived without being notified that this was an occurrence at your channel? Because sis, I wasn't even checking for it. It came from my chat, ran it up, and told me. And because I'm a silly person, I like to be silly and I love a good laugh. The fact that you could be so dumb to be on YouTube in your basically naked with a nasty, disgusting nightshirt on and nothing on underneath and think that you were not giving a peep show to the world, sis, that's your problem, not mine. So stop trying to shame the people who brought it to your attention that, sis, you're fugazi, you're silly, you're slow, and you look real dumb out here on top of just being stank. Like, that was stank. That was a whole stank move because only a stank female would come on doing what you did in the way that you did it. People who were trying to earn a buck off of Oopsie Daisy Peep Show, they would never be like that. That's why I made the point of saying, well, damn, no one's even the perverts haven't stopped by. Okay. Because there's perverts out here on YouTube that get off on that type of shit. And the perverts hadn't even been through.
Myself or anything, you know, I didn't know I was out of frame.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
And, you know, people decided to post.
You're just dumb. You didn't know. I don't think she.
And if you just,
it wasn't that she didn't know she was out of frame. If you were out of frame, you would have been out of frame. Understand the terminology, miss. I'm a content creator. You were most definitely in frame. You were in the frame, including your wide open legs with no fucking underwear on. You should know, as a lady who has been maybe not gotten home training, but as a woman at this point, you should know if your legs are open, your legs are open. Like, no one should have to tell you that, on top of the fact that people were telling you that. I don't really think that Jasmine's depression episode yesterday is a result of that. It was something to complain about. Something obviously else happened, and she's too chicken shit to talk about it.
Just report the post or comment, or not comment, but if you see my vagina, report it. It's weird. It's weird. People are going.
She thinks it's cute.
As far as zooming in, I think that's what the last one that was said to me was zoomed in, and it's like, oh my God.
Which one do we have to report? Do we have to report the vagina pics of you having a baby, or the other day of you showing where the babies came out of? Which ones should people report? Because you've got a whole video with a ton of views that shows every damn thing. Okay. So make it make sense. Okay.
That's one thing I wanted to talk about. So if y'all see it, then just report it. If you come across it, trust me, it was not intentionally. And it's sad that people want to post stuff like that, you know, or whatever the heck it may be.
She's so stupid. She talks to the dumbest people on the face of this earth. People have wardrobe malfunctions, nip slips, you know, all kinds of malfunctions all the time. Just like people fall on their face, do all kinds of silly stuff. And the news, the paparazzi, they love showing it because people like to see that shit. Okay. It's funny, or it's the oh my God, or whatever.
So just report it for nudity.
For nudity.
People are just so weird.
Nudity. What's nudity? What is nudity, guys? Can you tell me what nudity is?
Just report it for nudity. Maybe. So just report it for nudity, whatever the heck it may be. So just report it for nudity.
She's really dumb.
So
just report it for nudity.
Whatever the heck it may be. So just report it for nudity.
No, not an annuity.
Which is so weird.
You know she don't have an annuity.
Annuity. Maybe. So just report it for nudity. People are just so weird. Really weird.
Then she's smoking on the damn pipe. Jasmine is stressed, y'all. Jasmine is over there vaping like crazy.
And trying to think about how I want to say something.
She's chicken.
Yeah, no one really noticed it. They only noticed it once the people started posting about it.
I don't think that's true.
And I don't know, y'all. There's more shit that's just going on. What else? I'm going to speak on something else.
She's ridiculous. Guys, do you imagine? Do you see how she's just sitting there? This was the live. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's weird. It's weird, y'all.
I was shocked that she was sitting there. I mean, sometimes you can tell that she probably doesn't have anything on under her garments, but I'm going to be honest, I haven't given it any thought. The fact that sis, if you want to walk around with no underwear, sis, that's your business. Me personally, I don't care because I'm not there for that. I'm not here for that, and I'm not there for that. You know what I mean? That's you. That's all on her. How she wants to manage that putty cap. But when you are beastly and you don't have any manners and you don't sit around like a lady and you're sitting there with your legs wide open and you don't have on underwear, that's your business, okay? Girl, this thing is going to start sticking again. For some reason, I think she's talking about Phil and Hannah because they're not checking for her and them kids like that anymore. I don't know. I don't follow Hannah, so I don't know what's going on over there. And they're not posting videos anymore, are they? I don't have any access. They gave me the boot from following. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like that's okay. If that's the case, then all right. Well, um, get them on paper. You know what I mean? This is not, you know what I'm saying? Like some of these women, all these problems they have is their fucking problems. You know, a lot of women out here, they have 1, 2 kids with a bum. When you decide to really go ahead and invest all the way and damn have a shit ton of kids with a bum, you're gonna have to sort that shit out. You know what I mean? I'm not here to like shame, like it's the fact that they have to live. I don't have to live with that. You know what I mean? Like if she's mad because Philip and Hannah are not coming around, but Philip has an obligation. Hannah is not required. You know my philosophy. Hannah is a girlfriend. Hannah has no responsibility with them kids. They are a nice lady that she knows that their dad dates. You know what I mean? I feel like girlfriends need to be in girlfriends' places, fiancés in fiancés' places, and wives and stepmothers and things of that nature get to be in their place. There's levels to this thing. Hannah don't owe them kids shit other than being respectful and kind and considerate when she chooses to be in the midst when they're with their father. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel about a girlfriend. Me personally, as a mother, if I was in that situation, the girlfriend flavor of the month, everyone doesn't get a seat with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was in that type of situation, I don't care how long y'all been dating. You know what I mean? Until that's wife, until we are all family, then I don't even need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be like, I don't need to know anybody new. Don't introduce me to anybody. I'm good. You know what I mean? Let something happen and pop off. I'm just gonna meet you down at the police station. Okay. And we'll be filing paperwork. Okay. I don't want to meet anybody. Okay. Until you want to put a ring on it, then I can meet that person. But if you want to have, you know what I'm saying, like that weird shit, nah. So if Philip is not handling his business as a father, that's on Philip. You know what I mean? Hannah doesn't have anything to do with it. If Hannah kind of like makes it easier for him to be around his kids, great, but um it's not her responsibility. But she blocked me, so I can't see shit, and they're not posting videos, so oh well. um She plays victim. Girl, victim is her role, okay? Anything, it's Jasmine. I can't imagine living her life. Her life must be so depressing. No, just depressing. No self-respect, right, Ashanti? A woman who is, you're on live stream, you look like shit, you look like you hadn't bathed in 4 days, you got your legs wide open, and not even a thought comes across your head that you are showing everybody your moneymaker. Okay? Yes, I said moneymaker. I did. I said it. Uh-huh. I did. You saw him, you saw herself in the camera and kept it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that she because it clearly, you're looking at small screens, right? But even just to see yourself sitting there with your legs open, just to think, oh shit, I don't have it on underwear. You know what I mean? Like at a certain point when you watch the video, clearly she is trying to cover herself. She puts a towel down in her lap. She's folding clothes. She pushes the gown down between her legs. But there are certain points where that was not happening. So when you knew that your area was not protected and you chose to not have it be protected, then that's your problem. Oh, he's posting again? Okay, well, I'll go take a
It's
look.
gonna come out the wrong way.
I'll go take a look. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't always check for the zaddies. But I'll go look. Jasmine is such a joke.
No one informed me in my chat. No one said it. They just decided to take it to and make their own video or clip or picture, whatever the hell it was, and zoom in and look at my stuff. Look at my stuff.
Girl, like it's special. If she damn had a tree trunk coming out from between her legs, that would be news. A woman sitting with her legs open and seeing what you think you see. That's not news. Everybody
like
got that. Everybody got that.
I be feeling like everybody be feeling like they have to just be acknowledged by stink. Like,
Guys, I can't even click on anything because this damn StreamYard is acting up. Jazz the Man brings. Let me look on my other screen because this. Okay, here we go. She is an energy vampire. Hannah is the one that doesn't have kids, right? Correct. She is a single woman with no kids. Energy vampire.
Yeah,
my decision maker says she sucks. It barely makes her
so much.
Any money. All she got is a pair of shoes from the outlet.
I don't know. I give a lot of people. I don't speak about people for a reason on this platform. Like other people, y'all probably don't know who the hell I'm talking about, but they know who I'm talking about. I don't speak about them. I don't talk negative about anybody. I always say positive things about people, and it's just like I be feeling like the shit don't be enough of people. Like, it ain't enough.
She doesn't always say positive stuff about people. You talk about people you don't even know. First of all, I'm talking about videos that are put up on this internet, right? That's one thing. Number two, she talks about reactors. You don't even have it right half the time. What you think you know, you don't know. And you do speak on people negatively, and you allow your chat to make all kinds of assumptions and say all kinds of crazy things. Okay. And I was a victim of that a couple of weeks ago, where people are running my name and people who are not even on YouTube in that way, and business that people is nobody's fucking business. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like, you know what I mean? Did I shed a tear? I barely noticed. The only reason why I knew is because a couple of people came to my inbox with screenshots to let me know, and I laughed because it's funny to me that this woman has an audience that is so pressed about people that are not the star of the show that they're actually watching. You are running up people who drag the star of the show in her like that just would not do. I'm sorry. It's like people can't come here and make someone else the star of my show. You know what I'm saying? That's just not what's going to happen. So Jasmine sits there and her audience sits there and brings up all kinds of people. They're not paying attention to what she's saying. She starts vibing off of the conversation. Ma'am, you're very negative because you vibe off of the negativity in your chat. You don't even have anything positive to say. You can barely be positive. So how, if you can't be positive, can you say something positive? It's just not even possible.
Yeah. It don't be enough. If only y'all knew. Just I wish people would uplift you instead of tear you down. If only you knew.
So someone asked her if her and Chris had broken up, and she was like, no.
Honestly,
She
it's
said that
next
we would be the first to know. Then she corrected and said the group chat would be the first to know. Not her members, but her group chat, maybe then her members and then us. She would come to you. Basically, she'll let YouTube know before anybody, but she don't have no one else
But
to
no, I'm gonna get through
tell.
it. I know I am. I'm
So
telling myself this. I'm speaking into existence. I'm gonna get through everything that I'm going through.
you're gonna get
And
through it and
on
go
not
right to
just on this
something else.
platform, just in life outside of YouTube. I'm gonna get through it all. I do feel some type of way about something, but I'm gonna get through that shit too.
She's not even mad about showing her cootie cat. She showed her cootie cat to everybody. She met some man, and in a couple of hours, they were in the back seat humping. Jasmine doesn't give a shit about her body, okay? If this is a woman who cared about her body, she wouldn't have been running back
I'm gonna
and
get through it
forth to
all.
the clinic or at Christmas time, terminating
And there's
her
some stuff
second
that's gonna
set of
happen,
twins,
y'all.
okay?
As far as my channel,
This is a woman
as far
who
it's a lot of
is
stuff that's
full
gonna
of
happen. But my
shit.
channel was one thing. There's some stuff that's gonna happen. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all give me some time and I'm gonna come out and say everything. Even as far as I'm not even gonna say that, but y'all just gonna see. If something I share with what I share with y'all, y'all see it. Or y'all would hear it. You know?
Mm. She's giving busted right now.
Were you happier before YouTube? I was happy. I feel like I had happy moments. Of course, I went through some shit, but I feel like I had happy moments, and that was even when I was on YouTube. I think the time that I was most happy was when I was playing sports, when I was just being active. Like if you want to say happy, because I mean, I have happy moments. That's where I felt comfortable. So it's not just YouTube.
I mean, no one has to tell us that this is not a happy person. You know, some people are very much happy people, and she doesn't seem like her disposition is set to happy. She is someone who is very situationally directed. And if things are going right, she might be happy. If things are going bad, you could probably count on her being mad or, she's emotional, but she's not emotional in a happy and joyful way. She slants unhappy, mad, angry, negative. She's a negative person. She may seem positive to a certain degree. Maybe she's not destructive, but she is a person who is slanted negative. She just is. She doesn't have a happy disposition. She's she might be a pessimist. Because she's always kind of leaning towards what may not be, and people are always going to do this and all of that. Something like she's not a happy person. Fran, I'm sure you are brought up in I'm sure you're brought up in her right. I don't care. Okay, that's good. You know what I'm saying? Of course, because you know what I'm saying? Of course. You know what I mean? Like when you got a bunch of girl, it's Jesus. Of course. You know what I mean? It's like, what else do they have to talk about? That's what they talk about. Me personally, I would not, I don't know. I just, It's sad that someone with her opportunity at social media is it's like she promotes us. Okay. She promotes instead of reactors kind of feeding the algorithm with her, she's feeding the algorithm with us. Okay. It's like Jasmine works for me. You know what I mean? She she doesn't talk about herself. She doesn't talk about what she's doing. She doesn't talk about what she's going to do. She doesn't tell you about her latest video. She doesn't promote her channel. She's always talking about people that don't give a fuck about her. Okay? When you watch YouTubers on live, they're telling you about what they did, what they're getting ready to do, how they did it, where they did it. They might be sharing with you some links on how to make it happen. Okay, sound familiar? I'm not going to just sit here and talk about Jasmine just to talk. I mean, we're going to talk about a video. It's a reaction. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe every now and again, something may come up because that's what I do. I do reactions. But at the end of the day, if I'm taking a minute to come to you guys and talk to you guys about me, I'm on the school pickup line or something like that. I may tell you about something I posted, something I'm gonna post. Somebody may ask me something about me. I mean, the fact that all she can do is be focused on situations outside of her control, I'm sure it's very depressing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't make any sense how fixated and focused she is on stuff that is not in her control. And that could make you very much depressed and miserable. Let's watch a little bit more because my God, this is there like literally this whole entire live. She sat there talking about how she wanted to talk about something, but she didn't know how to talk about it. And but the person who knows who it is should know who it is. And and it's like, oh
I
my
feel like
God.
YouTube just kind of got draining. I want to say this year. Are truly going through some stuff. The length that they go through to hurt is because they are living foul.
It's, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, if that's what you think, okay. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take that. That's fine. Like,
There's
you
a
know
lot
what I
of
mean?
weird people in the chat.
Some person named Boo Boo Kitty or Greengrass 27 saying something like that means nothing to me. You know what I mean? They're saying that because they're living foul. They just want to come up with something that sounds cute for the chat and something that has no merits at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, sis, I agree. Let's see, Fran, do you think she is having some Philip regret? Something is telling me that she
I love your Christmas
was
vlog. Thank you.
happier with Philip. Girl, I can't even speak on that. Philip and Hannah are out and living. She had no choice but to leave. You know what I mean? It almost doesn't matter. And I'm going to tell you why. Philip's not interested in her.
Still being out there. I didn't see it. If I would have seen it, I would have adjusted.
It's not, I'm going to just say it's possible. Why not? Right. But what I'm also going to say is this, it almost doesn't matter. Philip doesn't want her. Philip wanted to be with Hannah, and that's who Philip is with. Philip told Jasmine years ago, prior to Chris entering the chat, 3 years ago now, that when he came home, he was not coming home to her anymore and that they were breaking up. And then Jasmine, enter Chris, right? It doesn't matter. He's not interested. So even if she were sitting there thinking about Philip, he doesn't want her. And judging what Hannah, where Hannah is in life, Hannah's not giving up her man. You know what I mean? So if Jasmine's sitting up there thinking that just because she has 4 kids, she can get him back, think again, because I don't think he's coming back.
Fake page using her videos and re-uploading them, making money off of them on Facebook.
Why do you care?
Like all of her videos. That shit's weird. People are so weird. How the hell
How do you know that that's not one of the 25 channels that Peach says she has? Peach says she's got 50 million and 1 channels. How do you know that that's not a channel that Peach is running, an additional channel? You don't why don't you mind your business, Jasmine? You know what I mean? Like, Jasmine needs to learn how to mind her own business. Like, you being on live, you see what I'm saying? She's so fixated by other people and what they have going on. She has no business. She has no business. This chick doesn't even fix her hair. Hey, your girl. Let me look on this other screen. Hold on, because I keep trying to stretch my neck. Victim vlogging is so popular. Really? That's just a testament for how I guess people are very miserable. Chula. Let's see. Is she a one trick pony, drama and despair? Absolutely. Yes, she is. She is when her camera was not working and she exactly victimhood vlogging is across the sector. Yes. Okay. Phil said she's too draining and dependent on him. When did he say that? Recently? Or in that letter? Why hasn't she filed for child support on Dusty Phillip? These are all good questions. Jasmine, if you're in the bushes, why don't you address some of these? Child, what was she talking about now? I'm going to be honest, nothing. It's nothing. Like, it's not even worth playing. You're going to be like, I'm telling you, let me hit play and I'm going to not say anything for 5 minutes and let's see.
They had to make a lot of that video.
She's sitting up here worried about Peach's coins.
Hopefully she knows. I don't know.
Hopefully she knows. Peach is going to be like, girl, mind your
They got
business.
a lot of followers too. Jackie, all accidents happen, sweetie. She was reaching for something and wasn't paying attention to the camera. Thank you. Like I purposely did that. It's just weird. What just because an accident happened does not mean everything is meant to be recorded. They're not supposed to go and screen record it and zoom in and.
Jasmine, you had your whole
I don't wear underwear all the time.
Cookie.
I like to be comfortable, but people weird.
Jasmine, you had your whole cookie on your channel having babies. Girl, we saw the whole damn thing. Olivia too. We saw more than we ever really should know. We didn't know, we didn't need to know all that. But it's human life. It's life. If you're a woman, you got one. If you're a man, you might want one. Okay. And I mean want to, do what men do with it, right? At the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. It's really not. I mean, I don't want to show you guys mine, but just rest assured, like they are pretty much all the same. And that's it and that's all. It's really not that big of a deal. I just think that this woman needs something to feel important. And now it is, well, everyone saw my apple pie. Nobody cares, sis. No one cares.
But it is what it is. If it makes them feel good. I do. She said, who sits on the sofa with no underwear? I do. This is my house. Do you not clean your couches? And who cares? Is your I'm about to say something else. My vagina is clean. Let's just say that. I can. If I want to get on here looking so I can't get on here looking any type of way, I can. Because it's my page. So if I don't want to put on makeup and put a wig on, do my hair, and I just want to have a regular t-shirt on or a nightgown, whatever you want to call it, I've done it for years. So why would I change who I am now? This still doesn't make it okay for people to go and screen record it and post it on their page or whatever the hell it may be. Chris is cooking. I'm about to have me a drink, y'all. I'll have me a drink. I'll buy you a drink. Ooh, I'm gonna take it home with me. I got money in the bank. The same people that wear tights without panties.
She's ridiculous. But you periodically didn't put on drawers though, Jazz. Nobody cares. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I couldn't really see anything. When I saw something was because I went to the post that had it posted, but all I could see was a triangle. You know what I'm saying? Like I could see a dark place. I could see like a dark place. That was it. And all it said to me was like danger. Danger. It was like, oh hell no. That's what came over across to me. When I saw her with that gown on and I could see in a place where I wouldn't necessarily want to see. I don't want to see cis funk box. I don't. I'm not into it. What is that sound on Instagram, Courtney? I'm not into it. I'm not interested. I just don't want to do it. Like just in my Courtney Kardashian voice, I'm not interested, sis. I'm just like it was a tee hee 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 hee. It was funny. Um because sometimes I do have 12-year-old humor. But at the end of the day, sis, it's not that serious. And there are people out here who love to laugh at you. Okay. I'm going to be honest. I didn't even know that video was even like, I didn't even know it was a thing. Okay. I didn't know it was a thing until it was brought to my attention. It was funny because it was like, oh shit, really? But in the grand scheme of things, I don't care. We all have one. You know what I'm saying? Well, us ladies, right? At the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. I think me personally, she's upset about something else. And this was a convenient bad guy. The people on the YouTube streets that ridiculed her putty cat, those are the convenient bad guys in this situation for her to have someone to pick on. She's like, if you went to go and watch, like let's just say you go to watch Superman, right? Superman wouldn't be interesting if Superman didn't have a villain in the streets of whatever, right? Batman wouldn't be Batmaning if in Gotham someone did not show up to do something on them damn streets, right? What's the damn name where Superman lives? Does he live in Chicago? Whatever the city is where Clark Kent is at the Daily Planet and all the things. I can't think of the name of the city, but was he, I forget where he is, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? Everybody needs a villain. Okay. Gotham City is Batman, right? Superman is from somewhere else, the city that he lives in. Um and he works at the Daily Planet, right? um this is Metropolis. Thank you. Thank you, Kay Sharice. Thank you. Um, Jasmine needs Jasmine needs a foe because she don't have nothing else to do. Even though Superman has a whole story. Superman has a whole story. He's got a whole facade to protect. He's got other things going on other than crime fighting. Like he likes Lois Lane, millionaire Bruce Wayne. Loves to do his little his charity functions and all the beautiful women, and he is helping to educate his Robin, his mentee. Okay. But someone, you know what I'm saying, like it just, there's people who are concerned about these folk. And at the end of the day, I think Jasmine tries to operate herself like she's really some sort of like bad bitch out here and that people are really coming for her and everything. This is what happens to Jasmine is a direct result of her content. Jasmine puts up this down on your luck, piss poor content with bad parenting. Bad parenting, bad cooking, bad dressing, and I'm just going to say bad looking, okay? Sometimes Jasmine gets a shower, she puts on a fresh wig, and she doesn't look so bad. But for the most part, Jasmine gives hot mess a lot. And she thinks that she deserves a pass because she doesn't understand the content. She doesn't understand what's going on over here. And the bottom line is that it's like a freak show. So she's mad because people are talking about what she's got. Nobody cares about what's between your legs, sis. Okay? You're missing the point. You're stupid. You're on live stream basically naked with a dirty shirt on, playing peekaboo with the people on YouTube and showing your nasty, sweaty cat. And nobody wanted to see it. And it was funny because you're silly. Okay? Because you're silly. It's not what you think. Okay? Only person who is into that cat are those men who you've been with. Okay? There's nobody on this YouTube that is interested in what you got going on between your legs, sis, at all. Okay? I can vouch for that. I 100% do not believe that anybody is interested in that sweaty cat. Okay? They're not. They're not interested. Okay? Yeah, she's not that she can't read the room. It doesn't matter. I think she's so deep into thinking that she's more important than what she actually is that it wouldn't matter. She's either going to think people are trolls or they're haters. Jazz letting the new subscribers. Jazz.
She made a mistake. Deal with it. It happens. She owes y'all trolls 0. And I'm just apologizing.
How many people are just living their lives? You might be on a live stream and they show a boobie, or someone's got a top on and they've got their cleavage showing, and you might see a glimpse of something. Wardrobe malfunctions happen to the best of us. How many of you have gotten to work and realized the lights were a little bit off at your house and you realize that something's a little bit more sheer than it needed to be, and you need to go run downstairs to your carpet, to your magic carpet, okay? Go run downstairs to the car and get that blazer, your safety blazer, because it's too cold. Or you have on just a little bit too thin of a top and people can see your bra, or you're just not comfortable, or you didn't know your boss was coming in town and you need to spruce up that outfit just a little bit. You run downstairs. I don't know. I used to keep at least 1 or 2 sweaters, and I always had a black or a navy blazer in my car when I was going into the office every day, because you just never know who was going to be in town, who is showing up. Is there some sort of a meeting that you need to get a little bit more, take it up a notch? So it happens to all of us. No, everyone is not showing their vagina, but at the end of the day, when you don't have on underwear and your legs are wide open, why is that? Like, when does the conversation ever come in like, guys, you know what? My bad. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, I was comfortable. And she did say that. I'm in my house, whatever. She never really took responsibility for the fact that, you know what? It was more angry, like, I'm in my house. If I don't want to have on underwear, that's my business. Okay, absolutely. But when you sat down and hit the live button and you sat in front of the camera with your legs wide open, doing like a what's her name from Basic Instinct? If you ever saw the movie Basic Instinct and that scene where girl, the blonde-headed woman was sitting there at the police station, and she sat there and crossed her leg and then uncrossed her leg and showed the police detective her stuff and got him all sidetracked. She knew what she was doing. She's sitting there and Sharon Stone. She's sitting there, police interview. Thank you, girls. Thank you, Marathon Girl. Thank you, LOL. She's sitting there. Home is where the introvert is. Thank you, sis. Thank you to everyone. You know what I'm saying? She's sitting there doing like girl, like a Dusty Stone for us. Okay. Like that's basically what she did. If you guys haven't seen it, it's not that big of a deal. And to me, you couldn't really see anything. Me, I was kind of like, nah, she's not doing that. She's got to have shorts on. If you guys saw my video, my reaction, because I didn't even know we were going over there. We went over there and I just could not believe for a minute that she didn't have on like maybe some black or dark brown or something, like a navy pair of drawers on that we just could not see. And even whatever she had on, you know what I mean? But when I went over to the sis who had it posted and saw like, oh, okay, like what? Are you kidding me? Like you legit had your legs wide open. Now, someone also made the point that we probably were seeing fupa more than we were seeing like bald-headed, bald eagle. Um, okay. Whatever it was, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like that's not it's okay. You know what I mean? Whatever it was, I don't care if it was her knee. I don't care. You know? It was funny from just the standpoint of like, oh my God, are we going to see something? Like, are you kidding me? How could she not know? Because you're basically on live naked. That's the point. Whatever. I'm off of this topic. She just needed something to talk about yesterday, and I'm happy to talk about it for an hour because damn it, hey, that's what she wanted to talk about. So we're talking about it. But I promise you, this live was an hour. She didn't talk about anything. She said she had something on her mind that she really wanted to talk about, but she didn't know how to say it in a positive way. So she just kind of clammed up and, went sad the whole time and had a damn attitude. So we're going to let her keep that. Okay. Let me see what you guys are saying. Um, yes, it was so dark. You thought she had something on. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, I just really and truly, it wasn't so much that I was sure like she had something on, that I just was inconceivable to me that a young woman or a woman at a certain point doesn't make it a thought. Like when I come to meet with you guys, when I come sit down at my computer, whether I'm dressed or not, I'm taking precautions. You know what I'm saying? Like I have on underwear. You know what I mean? Like I may or may not have on pants. I don't know. It just depends, right? I am going to have my water. I'm going to have my coffee. I'm going to make sure my house is secure. I'm going to make sure that everybody has something to do. I'm going to make sure that mommy, as in me, I am free for an hour to be able to talk to you guys uninterrupted, where I'm not having to say, I'm on a live stream. I'm on a live stream. Don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to make sure my family is good. I'm going to make sure my family is fed. I'm going to make sure that, you know what I mean? I'm just going to make some preparations. I'm also going to have an idea of what I know of what I want to talk about. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to have either watched the content, I'll be familiar with the content. I'm going to have it pulled up on my screen. I'm not going to be looking for it. I'm going to have, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting prepared. That's my point. This woman and others, their cameras are never where they need to be. They never have a tripod. It's just like, oh, let me go live. Let me scratch my ass. Oh, let me go pee and go live on the toilet. You know what I mean? Like, there's no preparation in it all. I wanted to talk to you guys about something fun. I wanted to tell you about this new product since I'm the laundry lady. You know what I mean? Like, I want to tell you about something I did that made my clothes like fresh and crispy. I want to tell you I made something new. I know you guys are sick of seeing me make fake Velveeta and millionaire spaghetti from TikTok. Let me tell you what I just made. XY, there's no preparedness. Like last night, because I am going to shut this live down. I'm going to come back and we're going to talk Shirley Strawberry and stuff because I want to do a reaction, a little bit of a reaction, but some of the addressing the comments. I hope it crossed over. Hold on. This morning, it felt like last night because it was still a little dark out. I was, you know me and my list. If you've been around for a long time, you guys know like I'm a list person. Last night I'm like, Shirley, red flags. He asked about her credit, but the background didn't scare her off. 3 jail incidents in 8 years of marriage, evictions, financial problems, behavior, laughing, inappropriate laughing, immaturity, lack of intelligence, no education, blame of blaming the police for harassing a black man with a Bentley, envy of others, dislike of Marjorie, the apology, divorce proceedings in her relationship. Um, let's see. Is her relationship with Stephen broken? I guess I'm talking about with Steve broken. Marjorie. Is her like just things I was thinking about because I woke up out of my sleep and I had some ideas and some thoughts about what to talk about today. So I opened up my notes section and just started. I mean, I think I wrote 30 things down. All of these could be alive. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't for people who like to go live, I mean, this is just me. I'm not telling anybody what to do cuz you know what I'm saying, how people run their channel and what they do on their channels, that's their business. But for me, I have to have a topic. I have to have something in mind of what I want to talk about. And whether we pivot off of that, no matter what, I can always go back to what I intended to talk about initially. We might come here and talk about, just like I'm talking about this right now. My topic on this occasion was to discuss Jasmine's live from yesterday, right? Now we have pivoted a little bit, but my point is there's always a plan. There's a plan and there's a purpose, right? The purpose is I'm working. The purpose is um, to make money. The purpose is also to bring some entertainment to the people that subscribe to my channel. And then I've got a plan so that I'm not wasting your time, wasting my time, making me look silly and making me not look value like of some sort of value to the people that tune in, whether it's for the first time, the last time, or just another time. You know what I mean? So that they feel like, you know what, I got a laugh, I made a new internet buddy, or that was interesting. You know what I mean? Like there's going to be a purpose and there's going to be a plan. And that's it. I don't know. Like this woman is delusional. She is not prepared. Again, she doesn't have a plan, she has no purpose. And she's stuck because her vlogging camera, I think she's very depressed because she doesn't have the financial means nor the credit to purchase a camera. And I think she's feeling some type of way. She can't even get a firm. She can't get what is it, pay later. Um she can't get any kind of credit like last chance credit or any of these, you know, these opportunities on pay sites where you can pay almost like a layaway type thing. Thank you, home is where the introvert is. She has she has ruined her name out here. She has no credit. Her credit is awful. She has no credit from a FICO and she has no credit from a buy now, pay later standpoint. And that's a miserable place to be in your 30s with 5 kids. I'm just going to tell any of you younger dolls out here right now, don't let this be you, sis, because one day your kids are going to be looking at you like a rock star. And you're not going to be feeling like a rock star when you can't do what you need to do for your family because you have fucked it up. Okay? Every time you make an on-time payment, just think of that as solidifying your rock star status with yourself and your family and your future. Okay? because when you're able to go to the Mercedes dealership, the BMW dealership, when you can go buy a house, when you can do what you want to do, and you don't have to go find Keisha Kaylee to come and do some credit reporting to try to defraud creditors who extended you credit once upon a time and try to flim flam to get people to give you additional credit because you need some credit reporting so that you can get something because you were not a good steward of your credit at one time. Yeah, you don't want to have to do that. You don't want to have to do that. Like paying people, like it doesn't even make sense to have to pay people because you didn't pay people and now you want an opportunity to have to pay people some more. You couldn't handle credit, but now you need some people to make it look like you could handle credit to get some more credit that you're probably not going to be able to handle. Because guess what? You got a history of not handling it. Okay? She's a Debbie Downer. She's a Debbie Downer. You know, yeah, it's unfortunate. But you know, hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna come back in a little bit. I'm gonna get myself a little bit more together. And chill for a little bit, and I will come back if it's not, like in a few hours. And then we're going to talk a little bit, what's been going on. I did drop a video yesterday. So if you're interested in going to see it, go check it out over at Real Talk Bougie. Okay. And then we're going to do kind of a little bit of reaction and just kind of like maybe a little bit of like, what do we know so far? What's going on with the side chick. I would like to talk a little bit about what do we think happened with Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. Like, why did Jeezy seem like he just dropped her? But if you saw Chronicle Speak, she put up a video and she was looking at the paperwork, and it basically stated that his divorce documents were drafted back in June. So it's quite possible he'd been seeking out this divorce for maybe a minute, but maybe he had a change of heart. Maybe he was waiting. Who knows? But what happened with Jeannie and Jeezy? Um, Even some of the foolishness that happened with Nicki Minaj's husband. I don't even understand what happened. I need to look a little bit more into that. But my sister-in-law was like, have you seen this foolishness? And then I went and looked at the We're Outside with Nicki Minaj's husband and his friend outside, and Offset getting off the plane and laughing. And then, I mean, I was like, the reason it took me so long to come live this morning was just laughing at all of the shenanigans of Krishan taking all of those pictures of Blueface laying in the bed with the baby perfectly posed, sitting up with his little blanket on. Not co-sleeping compliant. I mean, I know that Blueface is an experienced dad and everything. They should have the baby in a bassinet or a bed bassinet. I saw the video you dropped on Real Talk Bougie, and it was a good one. Thank you, LOL. But yeah, Krishan exposed Blueface this morning, which was so funny. I just had to repost it because I was on Facebook early this morning and I saw her little photo shoot she put up, and I was like, stop it, girl, stop. Okay. I don't know if he's back with her or not, but this is the kind of, everybody knows one of these couples that break up to make up, and it doesn't matter if it's official or not. They're just never not going to be apart. And I think that Jaden, look, and then Carlissa co-signing everything. The real gag in all of this to me is the overgrown, nosy ass mama named Carlissa. The messiest mom. Mark my words. If you're not following Blueface's mother, you're missing out because Carlissa is messy AF. Okay. She's messy AF. What did she expose? Oh, you hadn't seen it? Hold on. Hold up. Let me see. He was in the bed. Like, I guess what was exposed is that I guess he spent the night. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. There's the link. Yeah. A mess. A mess. Yes. Thank you, India. I appreciate it, boo boo. And I appreciate thank you and welcome to all of the new subscribers. Okay, am I back? Okay, you guys can hear me. You see what I mean? Like StreamYard is acting real like the past week has been a little bit of a challenge with StreamYard. Let me see what's going on here. How about I just mentioned Carlissa and then here's a video with Carlissa. So Carlissa, who is Blueface's mom, she's very messy. Carlissa is the type of mom which if I had a son that was a player, I'd probably be the same way. She's going whichever way the wind blows. She's always going to stand by her kids, okay? And I get it, but yeah. So someone just posted something. Blueface's mom, Carlissa, on Jaden Alexis being mad about him meeting his son for the first time. Yeah, I know Carlissa is like, yeah, don't do that. That's his son and whatever. But it's more about your son being in the bed, being in Krishan Sr.'s bed than it is about him meeting his kids. So I guess Jaden Alexis thought that something special was going to be occurring, but oh well. New and in deep with Bougie Gang. Okay, J Fox. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, guys, that's it of what's going on. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna set up a live. We're gonna do it over here. So we will I may have something drop off over at Real Talk Bougie later on tonight. I just have to work on it. But yeah, we're going to talk about it over here. So I guess we're going to talk some hot topics. And if we get in like deep on Shirley and all that stuff, we'll do that over there. But, we'll just keep it kind of addressing the comments, questions, things like that. So we'll talk about that in a few hours. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the Jasmine video. I'm gonna be honest regarding Liv. Until Liv gets at Liv's in a funk right now. Obviously, she's getting ready to deliver, have a baby. I don't know if she's not making money off of YouTube. According to her, she's not monetized, but she still has membership. So make it make sense. I know she talks to a lot of people who don't understand the monetization process, but at the end of the day, you're either monetized or you're not. Okay. That's number one. You know what I mean? Like you're either dead or alive, right? So you're either monetized or you're not monetized. You can't be a little bit monetized. You can't not be monetized and have membership. So if you're monetized and you have membership, that means you're monetized. Okay. Make sense? Now, if your check is being garnished, I don't know. I don't know what she's got going on over there, but you're either monetized or you're not. And YouTube does not keep all of the proceeds from memberships or else nobody would do it. They would just say cash at me. Okay. All right. She's just a little hard to watch for me right now. Like, there's videos that'll come up and I might be interested in watching it. But I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say I'm not into it, but it's just her lives are very hard to watch because it's almost like Jasmine, and Jasmine's lives are equally hard to watch, but Jasmine I just find more amusing than Olivia. Olivia is like an angry clown. She's like the comedian who heckles back at the audience. Like, it's one thing for someone to be delusional and in their own world and we can just kind of laugh and kiki and that's it. But when they're just like, you guys are just like, she's got so much to say. It's like, sis, shut up and do your job. Like, put up your content or don't. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, there's so many other people who love, who don't mind being fed their name to the algorithm. Okay. Maybe some people don't like commentary, but I bet you what, people don't mind positive commentary. Because I was just listening to a video of someone who doesn't necessarily love being reacted to, but clearly, based on the video, doesn't mind the positive reactions, but just, overall doesn't care for it, but doesn't necessarily mind the positive ones and felt that they're funny and laugh and da 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 da. And yes, okay. So trust and believe. Oh my God, the doorbell rang on the TV and Portia's going crazy. Anyway, guys, I could talk you guys' ears off all afternoon. That's just what's kind of going on, just from my perspective. But anyway, I will get back with you guys in a few hours. Let me calm this little one down, send her outside, and all of the things, and I will be back with you guys soon. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're new here. Thank you so much for coming through. Let me see if I can. Girl. Yes, she's messy. Okay. Yeah, Jasmine's live was nothing to talk about, okay? And if you have not got caught up yet, there's a playlist for you, okay? So go ahead, get caught up, hit the like button, share if you care. I so appreciate you sharing me out. If you think that anyone in your social media circle would enjoy some of this, okay? Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, I will see you guys a little bit later. Okay. So I thank you so much. And I'm gonna go ahead and set the live up for later. I'm gonna probably set it up for like 6:30, 7 o'clock ish. And then we'll reconvene. If I think around 6 it's not going to be till 8, then you'll notice a time change. But we will get together tonight, I promise. Okay. And it'll be over here. Okay. All right, you guys take care. Have a good afternoon. Enjoy your Sunday. And I will see you guys a little bit later on.
Took everything, ain't nothing left. Count your blessings, count your steps. At your throat like we that strap. It's way too cold under the flesh. All we ball, but we don't mesh. All we drink, leave us a mess. Down on my drills, it is old news. Let's go.